Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub. Hugo Ekitike's Liverpool celebration speaks volumes amid Alexander Isak transfer talk. Liverpool beat Newcastle United to the signing of Hugo Ekitike, who made a goal-scoring start to his career during the Community Shield against Crystal Palace. Former Newcastle United target Hugo Ekitike appeared to hit back at criticism with his celebration during Liverpool's Community Shield encounter against Crystal Palace. The France under-21 international opened his account in England with a brilliant individual effort to beat Dean Henderson. The 23-year-old wheeled away in celebration, mimicking a talking gesture with his hands after putting last season's Premier League champions in front. His actions come just weeks after he snubbed the Magpies for a move to the Northwest. And amid the ongoing uncertainty surrounding Alexander Isak, Liverpool won the race to sign the Eintracht Frankfurt forward after Newcastle had a bid worth £70 million turned down by the Bundesliga club. After he made the move to the Reds, it was suggested that he wouldn't feature prominently within the Liverpool starting 11 due to their options. But with Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez departing, Liverpool face a busy few weeks of the transfer window. In order to add replacements in their forward areas, they have shown a strong interest in Isak, and already have had a £110 million bid rejected by Newcastle. The Swede has been banished to train on his own after expressing his desire to leave St. James Park following interest from Liverpool. Former Crystal Palace striker Glenn Murray felt that the gesture was a statement to the Anfield hierarchy over his position in the attacking standings on Merseyside, with the speculation intensifying surrounding Isak. It is the two new men. Wirtz plays it into Ekitike, and he hits it low and hard. Past Dean Henderson, he said he celebrates by using his hands as mouths. There has been a lot of noise about Alexander Isak, but Ekitike is blocking out the noise and is saying, "I'm here." The transfer window shuts in September, and Eddie Howe faces key decisions in the transfer window, as well as their record signing. The recent movement in the market from Liverpool has led to former defender Jamie Carragher questioning their approach, and in particular, the pursuit of Isak. In terms of what Liverpool have done in the summer by bringing in players, they've spent a lot of money, and it doesn't feel like the Liverpool way of doing things so much. Or certainly if you listen to some supporters who have been on the owner's case for so long, Alexander Isak will be an amazing signing. But from a fan's point of view, for myself, I don't want Liverpool to spend £150 million on Isak. There's something about Liverpool buying another striker, Hugo Ekitike, and he's backup. Something about it doesn't feel right to me. I know Liverpool need numbers, for a number of reasons, at the top of the pitch. I look at Isak, and he's obviously thrown his toys out the prom once Arsenal signed a striker and Liverpool signed a striker. From his point of view, and from his agent's point of view, do they not tell Newcastle months ago that they wanted to move on? It feels a bit messy to me now. For me, when I think of Liverpool, it doesn't look really planned. I don't think the plan is to buy a striker for £80 million, and then be looking to buy another one for £120 million. On the other hand, Hugo Ekitike's celebration sends clear message after Liverpool goal versus Crystal Palace. Latest Liverpool news, as Hugo Ekitike sends a clear message with his celebration after marking debut with a goal. Liverpool summer signing. Hugo Ekitike appeared to send a message after netting the opener in the Community Shield against Crystal Palace. The French forward got his Reds' career off to the perfect start with a superb effort to give Arne Slot's side the lead. Both Liverpool's summer arrivals combined for the opener, as Florian Wirtz provided an assist for Ekitike, with the former Eintracht Frankfurt talisman curling a low effort beyond Dean Henderson. The 23-year-old showcased his quality in his first competitive outing after making the switch from Germany worth £79 million. As he wheeled away after opening his Liverpool account, Ekitike looked to mimic a talking gesture following reaction to his move to Anfield, plus the ongoing speculation surrounding the Reds' interest in Alexander Isak. Former Crystal Palace striker Glenn Murray felt that the celebration was a message towards the ongoing interest in Isak, suggesting that Ekitike was signaling the intent after his arrival. He said, "It is the two new men." Wirtz plays it into Ekitike, and he hits it low and hard past Dean Henderson. He celebrates by using his hands as mouths. There has been a lot of noise about Alexander Isak, but Ekitike is blocking out the noise and is saying, "I'm here." It was a rip-roaring first 45 at Wembley, with Ekitike firing the Reds to a perfect start. However, Ismaila Sarr went to ground after the challenge from Virgil van Dijk, leading to Jean-Philippe Mateta to send Alisson Becker the wrong way from the spot. But the Premier League champions fought back with an audacious cross-come shot from Jeremy Frimpong, who too crowned his debut with a goal. On the other hand, Ally McCoist, enraptured by a brilliant moment from Liverpool debutant in first half v Palace. Ally McCoist was left in awe of one brilliant moment from a Liverpool debutant in the early minutes of the Community Shield. Arne Slot handed an official LFC debut to 4 players when he named his starting to take on Crystal Palace at Wembley this afternoon, with Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kerkez and Jeremy Frimpong all making their first official appearance for the Reds in the traditional curtain raiser to the English club season. The French striker was on target inside the first 4 minutes in northwest London, emulating Darwin Núñez by scoring on his Liverpool debut in the Community Shield. As the Uruguayan did against Manchester City 3 years ago, McCoist wowed by Ekitike's first Liverpool goal. The 23-year-old played a smart 1-2 with Wirtz, before turning brilliantly past Adam Wharton and Chris Richards, and then curling an inch-perfect shot into the far corner of Dean Henderson's net, hopefully the first of many for Ekitike Liverpool. Ekitike is evidently intent on repaying his initial £69 million transfer fee very, very quickly, judging by his first-half performance at Wembley. Not long after that exquisite finish, which was rightly lauded by McCoist, a prominent goalscorer in his playing days, he produced a sublime first touch to set up a chance which ultimately fell to Cody Gakpo, who was denied by Henderson, but had appeared to stray offside in any case. The Frenchman netted 22 goals for Eintracht Frankfurt last season and is already off the mark for Liverpool. And even if the Reds do sign Alexander Isak this month, our number 22 looks like he'll enjoy a wonderfully prolific first year on Merseyside, if his Wembley performance is any indicator. It was quite a way for Ekitike to open his account for LFC, and hopefully it'll be the first of many in the famous shirt for him. Arne Slot shared moment with Mark Guéhi right before Community Shield clash. Eagle-eyed Liverpool fans spotted Arne Slot and Mark Guéhi sharing a moment in the Wembley tunnel as the latter continues. To be linked with a move to Liverpool, the pair found themselves on opposing sides as the Reds took on Crystal Palace in the Community Shield, kicking off the 2025-26 season in the process. Liverpool's new signings took center stage almost immediately, with Hugo Ekitike and Jeremy Frimpong both getting on the scoresheet during the first half. But it was a moment before the game that caught the attention of a lot of Liverpool fans. With Slot making himself known to Guéhi, television cameras inside, the tunnel picked up the Liverpool boss greeting the Palace captain with a handshake as the two sides waited to make their way out onto the pitch at Wembley. Whether that was a deliberate ploy from Slot, only he will know, although fans did pick up on a somewhat sly smile from Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk during the exchange. The moment came as speculation grows, linking Guéhi with a move to Anfield. The Reds are in need of another option in defense following the departure of Yaro Quansah, with Van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Joe Gomez the only current recognized senior centre-backs, according to the Daily Mail. Liverpool is planning on talks with Guéhi after the Community Shield, with the Reds big admirers of the England international. There is still some doubt over whether Liverpool will make a move this summer, with Guéhi only under contract for another year at Palace, meaning he would be available for free in 2026. You look at the player makeups that Liverpool have, they need someone who's mobile and agile, and Mark fits everything they would need. Whether it's now or further down the line, Ward told TNT Sports, whoever gets him will be lucky to have Mark. He's a top player, top guy, he's a leader, so he offers you more than just the footballing side of things. He offers you so much more than that. He's got his eyes set high, and the sky's the limit for him. He's an unbelievable guy and an unbelievable player. ****. Thank you for watching. Like and comment, subscribe.